Hi, my name's Sophia. Welcome to this Tower Love reading. So what I'm getting is a plan, executing a plan. Yeah, it's what I'm getting is kind of generally, this is you and your person. I'm getting both your energy in different scenarios. Generally, like, for example, I don't know if you're talking to someone, or you could talk or talk to yourself. There's a talking to yourself or to other people about something you want in life. And normally you're like, yeah, I'm going to do that, but there's no execution of the plan. So this is about what I'm picking up. Yeah, bottom of the deck, your sun. Actually going for your happiness. Because I think what happens, like I said, the energy I'm getting is plan. So you plan to do something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's connected with your personal life. Let's see. And it's to do with your happiness, with the sun at the bottom of the deck. And you don't execute it correctly, fully at all. There's something here like that. So I don't know. Let's see what's going on with that. Check out the description box. There's tons of stuff in this community to help you. So let's see what this is about. No more words, executing the plan. What? That's what I'm getting, right? What are they on about? So let's see. Yeah, this is no more talking the talk, walking the walk. Walking the right way, that's the right saying. Doing it, really, doing something here. Right, let's jump in. Let's see what the cards say. Yeah, you like my t-shirt? Unmasked, untested, unvaxxed, unafraid. Okay. Justice, strength card. The Emperor. This could be about building. This is a general energy for all things. It's not just what I'm like, is this work or is this love? It's like your insecurities or something like that is stopping you from building a better life. Justice. Yeah, justice is the first card. Justice is about natural laws. So as I've been saying on this channel for the last week, the planet is about what you, if you're not happy with anything in your life, it's about you create that. If you're moaning about anything, you can pretty much change it. For example, if you're fat, you can lose weight. And if you lose weight and say you're fat and you lose weight and you have like saggy skin afterwards, you can then choose to have an operation to remove it, or you can choose to exercise, and if exercise can't do it, then you can change your mentality of how you see it. This planet is, whatever the situation, you can change it for a better good. Most people just bitch and moan, and that's the Justice card. Well, it just is that way. Whatever you do, change it for a better with the natural laws of the planet, because justice is laws. And I don't go with man-made bullshit laws. I go with the laws of the planet with the Justice card. And so this is balancing out truth. And it's like you need to strip back and look at a situation. Is this, I don't know. Let me see who this is. I think this is both of you. Yeah, this is both of you. So that's interesting. The past couple of readings, there's been same energy. The universe is given to both of you in different scenarios. So this is about, having the strength to stop cussing. Justice, Strength, Emperor, right? The first two cards is to have the strength, right, to stop cussing out about what you created, what's unfair, what's fair, what's unfair. This is because of the strength card is taming you. You see she's holding the mouth. Oh, this is about taming you, flapping your gums about, oh, I'm skiing, oh, I this, or I that, whatever you're cussing about your person. This is divinely timed. What else are you saying about this? Yeah, there's something about, aren't you tired of it? Yeah, this is like moaning, bitching, complaining about a situation and just turning your back on that and getting the strength to walk away from that and building other stuff. It could be literally, for example, if you're twin flame and they're fucking about with stupid Mr. or Mrs. Silly Bollocks, turning your back on them, flapping their gums and making excuses of why they can't come towards you because my situation isn't fair in life. For example, I have to work 1,000,000 hours, I have to lick baby's mum ass or whatever. So you turn your back on the bullshit of the flapping of the gums. Look, you turned his back, getting the strength to fight and do something else as a twin flame, working on yourself, fighting for yourself. Or this could be the situation of, by you doing that, that changes. Yeah, it's a new start. So a new start comes in. That could mean your person steps the fuck up, or that means you get a new flame. This is about getting into, like I said, the initial energy. It's about all aspects of your life. And I keep getting it's one key, not necessarily, it's about self. When you work on self, then everything else changes. And that's what you're missing. What I feel, what I'm getting, the channeled, which isn't really channeled, but channeled message is, oh my gosh, look at this card. Slow as fuck. How many times this card's coming out? What I'm getting more of a channeled message about this reading is that it's like as if you and your person are doing little bits. I think what I said this in the reading yesterday, about doing little bits here, a little bit there, a little bit here, and here, right? And this universe, the law of the planet is you give 100%. 100% to what you love. That's what creates balance. Like, for example, say if I've got a child with learning difficulties and I've got another child without learning difficulties, yeah, the one with learning difficulties might need a bit more of my attention. But that's not fair, right? I've got two children. It's not the one's fault without the learning difficulties that they get less attention. So this is stating you've got to give 100% to, well, I don't know if you can give 100%, but say 50 to one and 50 to the other. Whatever you do, make it fair. Stop giving like, well, you're right because you ain't got learning difficulties, 5% to you. This is what your twin flame does to you. Oh, you're doing all right. You're doing Reiki, acupuncture, yoga, meditation, right? You're healing yourself. You keep telling me to heal myself. So you're healing yourself. So you're doing good. So I'll give you 5%. But my baby's mum, ooh, she's a nightmare. So I've got to give her 100% because she's got my kids. And this is not fucking fair, is it? It's not fair. So you're attracting more of a twin flame situation of what it's like you're manifesting this. I don't know how else to say it. And the overall energy is like, you have to put 100% in everything that you want. It's like, well, you don't really want to do mission. Probably every single one of you that's listening doesn't want to do mission. And to be honest with you, I don't really feel the need to do mission, right? Wouldn't I just love for my twin flame to just come in and I wouldn't have to do this? Yeah, it's cop out. And that's what this is. It's a cop out. So what I would do is what you lot would do. You know what? I'll just do tarot reading. I'll get some Reiki, bit of acupuncture on the weekend, right? That's what you do. And then that little bit is the same reading as yesterday, I think, of what you get, like attracts like, with the justice. It just is. You get what you put out. That's what the justice is. It's the law of the planet. It's very important you understand this. And there's no point bitching. This is about the Empress nurturing taming yourself on what you manifest. You shouldn't really have a need to complain. You know, I know I'm always going on about the rich and the famous, but you don't hear them moaning, right? You might say they have money. I have money, and everyone thinks because I have money that it magics away any negative in my life, any shit in my life, anything that happens bad. Oh, I got money, so I'll just throw the money, right? If someone just comes and be shitty at me in the supermarket, oh, I'll tell you what, I'll just pull out some money and chuck it to them, and you know, I'll put it on my brain, this money that I've got, and it will stop me getting irritated if someone is being a stupid little idiot in a queue towards me or something like that. It's like money doesn't get rid of everything, is what this is trying to say. So this is about you attract what. Stop moaning about what you attract and get on with it. Transmutation of energy is the law of the planet. Like attracts like, right? Law of appreciation. This is all the laws of the planet with the Justice card, the first card. The Emperor, like I said, turn your back on that negative Nancy bullshit that you're doing and take a 180. I know it's not the Hangman, but this is, you know, about getting the strength to fight for yourself. And yourself is, what do you want? Because Aries is self, right? And Aries is the Fool here as well. It's about, what do you want? And if you're not got that in your life, whatever you're bitching about is what you want to change. And stop bitching about it, change it. That's what it is. And if you can't change it for now, make active steps to change it. This is just bitching about it. Making the steps and fighting for yourself, of your wants and your desires. Queen of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Let's see why Knight of Pentacles is here. Obviously, it's because it's slow, because all you do is bitch about it. I don't know, normally it takes about a year to book me. I don't know what it is with that, with people who watch me. It takes about a year for them to book me. Not all the time, but a lot of the people, it takes about a year. They watch me for a year. I don't know why, but they're like, that's the delay, right? And this is about all that time you've been bitching and moaning and complaining. Well, all you have to do is take the correct action. This is also about jumping into healing that is esoteric. I don't know why I'm picking that, but that's what this is. Jumping into the unknowns with healing as well. This is like taking a different, keep doing what you're doing, you keep getting what you're getting. This is all over this reading. Let's see if, I don't know if it's to do with love. This is about, it's kind of love, because of, if you're working on you, as I say, and I've been saying in the readings lately, if your twin flame is over there playing Mr. or Mrs. Silly Bollocks, if with the Justice card, the first card, you're working on yourself, right? You're removing all the negativity, so you're getting more enlightened and loving yourself more, doing more of what you want, working in mission, because you should be in mission, because most twin flame starseed light workers hear about mission and taking an active role in taking accountability and responsibility of what you're supposed to be doing and what you're not doing, right? Because of you keep moaning about what you, and things are slow. Then if your twin flames playing silly bollocks, you will attract what you are. So if you're unhappy with what you're attracting, if you're unhappy about anything in your life, then change it. And if you're like flapping your gums that you can't, how come I can? What's the difference? Like I said, you're just choosing. This universe doesn't care about what you say. Like, if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. If you say you can't, then you can't. If you say you can, right? That's it. And like I gave the example, if there's a situation that seems unjust, right, at the moment, you change it with the laws of the planet to make it and take active steps, right? Action with the Queen of Wands, action steps towards doing it. Wands is action. Look, there's two, like I said, I think this is both of you, because although they're not counterparts, look at all the fire in these, both of these cards, the masculine and the feminine. This is about, like, if there's a fire, don't you fucking run out that room. That you like speed, fucking action, right? And this is about going for that. Taking action on what you're supposed to do. Once again, taming your, flapping your gums. Look at her, taming, stroking that. Calming the reptilian, right? Of moaning about the delay and stuff, and taking action on it. I don't know when I'm going to see my daughter. I'm going to text her today. But I've taken enough action steps to be okay with that, right? And to move forward with it without being, oh, I'm not seeing my daughter and the baby's dad is a nightmare. I don't like, I worked on, this is like when there's shit in your life, make action steps to change it. What can I do? Wave money in the air. Who do I wave money at to get my daughter? She's an adult now. I can't really wave money at. That's an intimidation. Come to me, I've got loads of money. What do you want me to do? People think because you got money, it makes it better. This isn't always about money. And that's the whole point with this. Because when you have money, most people who are poor spend it on shit anyway. So it's not, this is teaching you, it's not about that. I don't know why I'm getting money here, but this isn't about the money. I think it is. See, that's what the Knight of Pentacles is. That's exactly what that is. They just clarified. Because the Knight of Pentacles is because he is focused on the pentacle. And it's not about the money on this world. That's 3D. 3D, Pentacles is the world, right? Pentacles in Tarot is planet Earth, the physical world, the physical planet. So that's why it's called 3D. So the slowness of this moving forward is because you think you can't do it for whatever you want in your life. With the Justice card, it's something to do with money. And it's not to do with money. It's to do with getting off your ass and fighting for what you want and jumping into doing something different instead of blaming yourself or others or other situations, flapping your gums. That's what this is. Jumping into the unknown. And the unknown is doing something completely different. Like, okay, this is my situation. How do I change it? And you try something and it doesn't work. That didn't work. Let me take an active step on trying something else. Poor people do things once, if at all. You get a program and you listen to it once and you think it's transformed your life, but you're still doing the same old shit, right? Your person, what do? They do something once, if at all. It's the same mirror. It's always a mirror with your person. Let's get some more information. An unjust situation. What is the unjust situation? Some of you, oh, that's interesting. Some of you might be feeling that there's something unjust here with the twin flame connection. So definitely that's you blaming your person. But this reading is like, I don't know how many times I have to say it. Don't watch your person. Get on and do your own thing. The Fool is in reversed. Up here it's upright, but it's the Fool is here. It's in reverse, right? So this is, do you like my drawings? Yes, my drawing. I love that. It's my favourite one. That's probably why I'm showing it. But anyway, it's in reverse. This is about you're not taking the leap of faith and doing anything new, doing same old, bitching about life. I'm a twin flame. My twin flame ain't coming towards me, and I'm doing twin flame stuff with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is nothing to do with twin flame at all. This is someone who's attractive, so it's all about what looks good, right? With the Queen of Wands to me in this reading. Doesn't mean that's what it means, but this is my reading. I'm telling you what the cards are to me. This means this is more about what looks good, right, to you. Well, I know Reiki certificate 4000, and I know the Kabbalah, what looks good. The Ace of Cups to the, Five of Cups. Ace of Cups is like, okay, brilliant. Okay. So the Ace of Cups to the Five of Cups. Well, I'll say the Ace of Cups. You want your person to 100% emotionally invest in you. Ace of Cups. That's 100%, right? Emotionally invest in you. But what do? You pretty much 100% invest in them emotionally, and they don't do fuck all. So this proves that it's not about investing in others, is about investing in yourself. The masculine and the feminine, because the Justice card has, this is about masculine, balancing out the masculine and feminine. The two pillars, the black, the white, right? And what is that with Solomon's Cave? I can't remember what that is. But this is about, so if you are giving all your emotions to someone and they're not giving it back, then if he gave it all to you or she gave it to you, would you give it back to them correctly? This is about the laws of the planet with the Justice card. If you are aligned within, right, which connects with upstairs, because as within, so without, right, with the cosmic, because the Justice card is on top of the Tree of Life, which connects with the cosmic. So if you're aligned fully and balanced equally, because she stands in the middle, like the High Priestess within the two balances of the left and right hemispheres of the brain, right, with the Justice card the same. The High Priestess sits in the middle of the black and white pillars, right? This is about if you balance yourself and work on yourself, then the laws of the universe, is the Justice card, laws, will bring in what you are, instead of having expectations of others to do what you want, because they never do it, right? And then expect that person to give it back to you. You will attract someone who changes their perspective of, it either changes of, this is how the laws of the planet, if you're with someone and you're working on yourself, either the universe will change that person to align with you, or you will attract another and leave that person. It is so. You can't stay in the same frequency of what you are manifesting in a higher rate. You will want to move, like I say, with friends and family. You won't resonate with them anymore. When people say cut the cord, I'm like, when you're doing the work, you won't resonate with your twin flame anymore. You'll know, you'll come to a point where you're like, you're not moving, this isn't moving, and I'm working on me. I'm just constantly working on me. Not the bullshit there. If you hear a twin flame that says, I'm working on me, my person needs to heal themselves, or was third party with player, that's not them working on them. This is just 100% working on you and doing mission. That's what this is. The Five of Cups. It's like, is there any more cups here? No. If you don't understand this concept about how love works with the Ace of Cups, about how you manifest your loves and desires with the Justice card, with the laws of the planet. If you don't understand this about this is love, and you must love yourself fully, and you can't love yourself unless you move negativity, right? Because of you're the feminine, you need to learn how to do that. Then you will just regret. You'll be in this place of regret all the time with the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups with the 1 Cups is 6 Cups, which is this is your past life contract, to understand that. But you don't understand it because you're not taking the leap of faith. You keep doing things which is on the physical, with a Knight of Pentacles, which is physical, and that's why it's so slow, because you're not understanding the laws of the planet with the Justice card. The Knight of Wands is because you're so casual, which I said in yesterday's reading. So you attract someone who's casual. You attract someone who's a player. You cheat yourself out of going for your wishes and desires because you're not working on your loving yourself fully on the inside. So you get someone who cheats on the outside. You're lying to yourself, so you get someone who lies, right? It's all a reflection of stuff that you need to work on the inside. You get someone who's narcissistic who controls you because you're trying to control your world to focus on the physical instead of on love. It's all a mirror, because this planet, Justice card, it just is. This planet is natural laws. The natural laws don't give a fuck if you know them or not. Just as I'm always saying, if a baby went to a cliff and fell off the cliff, the universe doesn't say, oh, for this moment in time, that baby didn't know the laws of gravity. So just this moment in time will stop the law of gravity to save that baby. The baby will die, regardless if it just crawled off a cliff, didn't know what it was doing. Just the same way as, if it drank some, toxic liquid and thought it was a bottle, a drink, whatever. Right? The universe doesn't think, let's save that person. If you don't know the natural laws of the planet, which, conveniently, which is brilliantly, that most people know like attracts like. So whatever you're unhappy about, right, in your reality, you created it. So stop bitching about it, including your twin flame, including whatever it is in your reality. It's for you simply to work on yourself. There is nothing you can do about other people. Nothing, right? You can only work on you, and that's why the laws of the planet is so brilliant, because then when you work on you, nothing on this world will affect you. And that is so. So let's get some kind of a short to the point reading, but that's what it is. It's about fighting for what you want by working on yourself. And it's this card again. I'll read it out again. Twin flames are superstars, star seeds, seeds from the stars, alien-like beings on this earth. Whether you have lack victim mentality or spoiled with riches, both need inner child healing. Be your true self. See all the superstars? It's blurred. Anyway. You get the picture, right? You understand. You get the concept. So like I say, this is about working on you, working on your inner self, inner child healing, working on all of that is you. Most people forget that and just work on the physical. And that is why it's so slow. You're doing what your person is doing. Your person is all about the physical. You're supposed to be inside. Because the twin flame starseed lightworker is about connection of worlds. Both worlds, right? And there's two. Why is there two negative existence? Yeah, it's about birthing something new. In the tree of life is the hidden realm, which is connected to birthing of the tree of life. And why I say that is because the Fool jumps in. There's two of the Fool cards here, which is negative existence because there's 0 points. So these two are, which represent the Lammas gate. So both you and your person are not on the contract, is what I'm trying to say here. You luckily for you of sorts is that you're the energy of, you're more of the feminine, which you're more heightened with the feminine emotions, so you can more manipulate a form. Hence the magician card is the manipulator. Most people say he is the, you know, the you're being manipulated with the magician card, because he can manipulate form. And that is correct. This planet, you manifest your wishes and desires by emotionally manipulating form. And how you emotionally manipulate form is energy, right? The energy to attract like attracts like, with the laws of the planet, is by emotionally loving yourself. So the more you love yourself, the more you release the negative form, right, energetic form, then you love yourself and you raise, and that's what brings more into more loving situations, circumstances, events, people into your reality. If you're not doing that, you are manifesting. And this is how, it's connected with the superheroes, because they only work on themselves. You don't see them focused about, you know, their friends, their family, going to the pub and all that kind of thing. They focus on what their mission is, right? And you're not. You're not. I've never met a twin flame who really says, I want, you know, they just say, I want to know what my mission is. Like as if, because when people say that to me, like as if they don't want to do tarot, Reiki, acupuncture, yoga, meditation. So they want some other kind of, what is my mission? Because they know, they commonly know what's out there, and they probably know that don't work, or they're not really interested in that, because you're bigger than that. You're superstar, right? Star seed, your seed from the star. So that when people ask me what is my mission, either they're not doing it, right? Well, and no twin flames are doing it. So they're doing yoga, acupuncture. They know that's not it. But I can tell sometimes in the readings what your mission is, but you will never do it unless you're working on yourself. It is about the Ace of Cups and the Justice card, connecting with, aligning with up the above. Yeah, okay. I'll try to. Let's close it out with one of these. So whatever's going on in your life now is divine. With the Justice card, Wheel of Fortune, it's to do with your person. Jupiter, because Jupiter is spouse. Once again, I keep getting about marriage. This could be putting you on your path so you and your person gets onto marriage. But don't kid yourself. This isn't like, oh, it's going to come back. Yeah, because another 0 point. This isn't about it coming back around, because 0 could go round and round. The Fool is a 0 point. The Justice card has the Wheel of Fortune in it, which is round and round, and wheels go forward or go back. But this is about destiny, and the Wheel of Fortune to me in this is connected with spouse. And spouse is your person. So this is supposed to be connecting you this time round. So this is about connecting with marriage. 4 of Wands, commitment. Okay. So this is about getting truly committed. Okay. So I get it. So this is like when you're committed to yourself, Ace of Cups, right? About loving yourself and doing the work, doing what you're supposed to do, then you'll get love. And that's where the commitment comes in. So you must first commit to yourself to then get someone who's committed to you. Now I say it like that, to you, because it's not really like that. It is kind of like attracts like, but that's kind of how it comes across. Because what happens is you're committed to yourself, you love yourself, and you will get someone who starts working and loving themselves, and then you two get together. It's not like they commit to you, but it is actually a commitment. I don't know how else to say it. Please don't give up on me. So, yeah, you could be arguing with your person and blaming your person here, because I said flapping your gums, and it looks like you're trying to tame your reptilian. So, like I said, there's an argument and blaming. So this could be your person with his please don't give up on me. So you could be blaming your person. It's all my fault. Yeah, something's happened here. Being with you reminds me of home. This came out the other day. Didn't really go into that. So what's that about? I'm actually getting something to do with home. This is to, I don't know, I don't normally get that. I normally get it's galactic home, but this is actually your actual home. What's it to do with their home? I don't know. It's some, and it's both of your home. Oh, it's your background. It's like you're stuck in your environment of home from your upbringing. That needs to change. So, for example, where you live, you or your person, it's home on home is what I'm getting. So it's like, I was brought up in Brentford, in West London, in the tower blocks, and they're quite famous, the tower blocks. They're quite a lot of, well, not quite a lot, but they're in a couple of movies. And I know if I go back there, most of the people that I knew from where I was brought up would still be in Brentford. So regardless, and if they did move, eventually, they will have that Brentford mentality, that family mentality to their new home. Something here about home. So it's like as if, I'll give an example. I don't know how many of you, how long you've been here, but I had Joey in Mission, this guy, he wasn't a boy, but anyway, a guy called Joey, and he left home. He was from, where was he from? I can't remember. He went to Australia, but he left like 5 hours away on a plane in another country away from his family. Can't remember where his family was from, but you know, he completely moved. But it didn't make no difference. He was literally might as well stayed at home because he was connected with home. And there's something here with that with you guys. It's that home. There's something here that you're still following home patterns. And that's on both of you. Like, and it might not literally be your home, but it could be where you live. It's like, I'm living in this place because of, I love this place, regardless of getting somewhere cheaper or moving out or whatever, because my family stayed in their home forever. There's something to do with a home. I don't know what's what I'm getting with this home card. And it's like the home is connected to your homely past patterns. Good thing my mum moved around a lot. So I was used to moving around a lot. But still, I'm following my mum's homely patterns of moving around a lot. And there's some connection here that's keeping you stuck with this home. Even if you move away from, please go into the playlist. Go on to this video. I can't remember what it's called. It's called Test something, right? Family something test. And test if you're following your parents' patterns. Because you will say, no, I'm not. And I promise you, you are. You are still following your parents' patterns, even if you've left home. And that's what this card is saying. And that is stopping you from moving forward. That's the massive block. And this reading, I feel, is an equal balance with this between you and your person. You're not moving forward. You're not getting mission. You're not loving yourself. You're not going towards what you love. You're the inside. You're the emotions. You're the feminine. You're the cups, right? This is Ace of Cups. So your person stays over there, staying, doing that. I'm supporting the family. I'm the masculine. I've got to do what I've got to do. I've got to work a million hours. So they're not doing what they want and they're not following their love. Yeah. This is what this reading is about. When you change that and take a 180 with the hangman here, right? Oh, it's a hangman and a fool. No, it's not. It's the fool. Two of the fools. But take a 180, right, and do completely different. If you don't know what that is, book us. That's what this is about. Book counseling, right? And seeing what to do different, because this is just going to keep going on round and round and round. And with the Justice card, it just is. It just is that way, right? Okay, speak to you later.